So I want to share with you a few more things that I've learned in the garden. I hope you will too. How do you know what will prosper? You really don't. So there's this idea, cast the seeds out there. Some are going to fail. They're going to be apparent failure. So just be patient with yourself. There's another lesson that comes from the weeds. Weeds teach us some amazing lessons, like bad habits. They're striving for the same nutrients as good habits. And if we aren't intentional, they're going to rob us in the end. So just be patient with yourself and do your part to remove those things that aren't good. Plants teach us probably the greatest lesson in all of life, unselfishness. We don't see a plant that produces fruit for itself. The trees absorb the trees absorb carbon to give us oxygen, and the soil absorbs carbon to give us oxygen. Seed is this idea that none of us lives unto ourselves. Selfishness is not the meaning of life. The very purpose of life is to love, to give, and the garden teaches us that. And just like each plant is unique, we each are unique. Fruit bearing varies on each plant, and the conditions leading us to this point. Some of us just may not have had the right conditions in life to blossom, so we got to figure out what those conditions are and help each other out. So if the seed is unselfishness, well then what is the fruit, right? And this is from experience. I had people nurture me, show me the fruit of love and patience, especially Annette. And the fruit, as you learn to garden, the fruit is going to be loving people more, enjoying a more peaceful, joyful, fulfilling life. You're going to learn to be more patient and gentle, these two amazing principles that caring for plants will teach you. And just like we wait on fruit, we should not expect others around us to always be where we're at in growth and maturity in life. We just don't know their conditions, but we can be the sunshine and the fresh dew in somebody's life. And in turn, hopefully they're going to do it for us. Your life, you're going to experience another benefit from the garden, genuine goodness. You're going to learn that principle. You're going to have more faith that tomorrow can be and will be better than today. Why? Because growth is happening. And then there's this lesson of humility you're going to learn, and especially humility in dealing with others. The lesson of humility, that can be a hard one to learn, but it's a beautiful one. If we learn that the garden, just like these plants we're caring for, they need outside inputs. We can't do it all on our own. We need others to be giving us some inputs in our life, and us in turn to others. And lastly, the lesson of self-control. This one may sound a little unique, but you're going to find that your ambitions may be refined working in the garden. You're going to learn the beauty of delayed gratification and self-discipline. Culture has so many temptations to shortcut real growth. We see this in the garden too, super fertilizers, hormones, do all these different things, but those are the temptations in life to take the easy road. But if we believe that growth is promised with self-discipline and doing the right thing, then we're going to experience those amazing results in our life. If we just put in the work and in faith believe tomorrow is going to reap the fruit of our harvest.